You mentioned earlier that you weren't a full-time streamer. So one, I guess, is that sort of a goal of yours, or and then two, how do you juggle that with your day job? And you don't have to go into that, but how do you juggle the time for that? Because I feel like you stream enough to be a like a sizable chunk of time. Now, obviously, you still have your day jobs. How do you kind of juggle that?
Yeah, I stream I think about 40 hours a month around there.
Mm,
Apparently not enough to get my partnership application accepted, but I stream, yeah, about that. And then I work 9 to 5. So it's difficult because, a lot of my viewer base is European. So they want me to stream good times for them. And meanwhile, here I am starting up the stream at 5:30 EST, right? Right
mm,
as they're about to go to bed.
yeah,
And I don't really stream. I don't plan to stream that much on weekends because that's my time off from my regular job.
yeah,
So it's kind of difficult. In terms of the full time, the only formula which would have me going full time is if I could fill my days with stuff that I enjoy without making it a chore, right? So
yeah,
Age of Empires, I've really stayed away from streaming too much Age of Empires because I still enjoy the game and I don't want to make it work for myself, right?
yeah,
I don't want to make it into something where I feel like I need to be doing it, and I'm not enjoying myself, and suddenly the game I've been playing for 20 years is not the game that I want to play anymore. So that's something that I try and balance, and that's the reason that like I don't play 1v1s anymore. I don't play I don't play anything on the ladder anymore. On mouse and keyboard anyway, only on my
yeah.
controller. Um, because it wasn't feeling fun anymore for me. So why force it?
Sure. Has that created sort of a? It's like a. I don't want to say forced, but like a. You've purposefully stayed away so you still enjoy it, and it creates that love for like when the finals of an event and Tristan's like, "Hey, can you spend all weekend casting this with me?" You're still like, "Yes, I'm good to go."
Yeah, I think yeah, I mean I'll always be up for the big events, right? It's just
Mhm.
about the time in between the big events. Um because like Hidden Cup 4, there's no way I would say no to
Yeah,
that.
but
you know?
generally, like if you had say gone like full time streaming like a year ago, and you just been like, I don't want to do it. And he's like, hey, can you take all of your free time for this weekend and spend it with this? I feel like not that you would have second thoughts, but you a little like a part of you might be like, ugh,
A part of me is always like that.
no, well,
Even
well,
before
fair
big
enough.
events, it's kind of like it's weird because like even before the Hidden Cup 4 finals, like every day or like Red Bull or something, I wake up and I'm just kind of like part of me says just send a message and say that you're sick, right? Because I
Yeah,
don't want to do it. And then I kind of have to force yourself to get on and do that work. And then once you get in the flow of things, it's perfectly fine. So um, I think there's no world in which I would decline that invitation.
sure.
um,
That's good though that you have that like awareness about yourself and that you're kind of like good with where you're at as far as time management and time balance about how much you spend on the game, how much you spend streaming and stuff. I think that's something that a lot of people my age and younger sort of struggle with, especially now going into like just getting out of college and then COVID hits and then it's kind of like, what do I do with my time? Um, but it's definitely a learned skill, I think.